Long before he set foot on the battlefield, long before the world trembled at his roar, there was a prophecy. In the ancient Philistine city of Gath, priests whispered of a child who would rise from the bloodline of the Rephaim, the last of the giants. It was said this child would be the embodiment of war itself, a living weapon sent to crush Israel's hope. And so he was born, Goliath of Gath. From infancy, he was unnaturally large. By age 10, he stood taller than most grown men. By manhood, nearly 10 feet tall. Goliath wasn't just feared, he was revered. A divine force in the eyes of the Philistines. Trained by the fiercest Philistine commanders, Goliath mastered every weapon. His bronze armor weighed more than most men. His spear shaft was like a weaver's beam, and the iron point alone weighed over 15 pounds. To his enemies, he was a monster. To his people, he was their chosen sword. Narration. Tensions between Israel and the Philistines had reached a boiling point. Saul, the first king of Israel, led his troops to the Valley of Elah. The Philistines stood ready on the opposite hill. For 40 days, neither side made a move. That's when Goliath stepped forward. Narration. Every day, Goliath roared his challenge. Choose a man to fight me. If he wins, we will serve you. But if I win, you will be our slaves. No Israelite dared to face him. Not even King Saul. But hope came from the unlikeliest of places. A young shepherd named David, the youngest son of Jesse, arrived not as a warrior, but to deliver food to his brothers. What he saw shook him, not Goliath, but Israel's fear. And he asked, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine who defies the armies of the living God?" Word reached King Saul, and David was summoned. "You are only a boy," Saul said. "He has been a warrior from youth." But David replied, "The Lord who rescued me from the lion and bear will rescue me from this giant." David took 5 smooth stones from a stream and stepped into the valley. Goliath laughed. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" But David stood his ground. "You come with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord." In one swift motion, David slung a stone. It struck Goliath's forehead, deep. The giant staggered, and fell face first into the earth. Silence gripped the valley. Then came a roar, from Israel. David took Goliath's own sword, and beheaded the fallen giant. That day, Israel's God was praised, and David began his path to kingship. As for Goliath, he became more than a man. He became a lesson. That no matter how mighty, pride always falls. His name lives on as a symbol of arrogance, power, and defeat at the hands of faith. This was the story of Goliath, the warrior, the giant, the fallen. What battles in life seem like Goliath to you?